with my crew or with my character, and she was feeling bad, and I was like, fuck, I feel like a terrible GM because my players.
You should. I
mean,
just kidding.
So I'm going to try and incorporate more things that she can kind of, find ways to actually utilize her character. And so she got arrested because she aggressively forced a guy to let her companion sing with the band by holding a knife to the guy's back.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, at times like that, I don't actually think you're being harsh. Like, she needs to chill the fuck out.
So I had her be arrested, and she's currently in jail.
She didn't watch us, does she?
No, okay. No. But the cleric, she tried to cut her hair, flee to the bar, and have the cleric be her alibi. But the cleric had been drinking for like a straight hour and a half, and he's a dwarf, and so he was pretty drunk because he was like, I'm gonna drink all of their craft beer, all of it. Mm-hmm. So he was too drunk to be her alibi. They go to jail. The cleric sobers up, and he kind of lawyers a little bit, and so she just gets kicked out of town essentially. Mm-hmm. So next session she'll be kicked out of town, but she does have a hat of disguise.
Alright, so we need to add another.
So she should be able to come back into town and hang out with her friends. There's some combat that I've got planned-ish, but like I planned all of these like games and everything for them to play at the carnival. Didn't want to do any of that shit.
Yeah, that's oops. Okay. It's always hard. We're just like, oh man, I had this great idea, and the players don't do any of it. Like, I'm gonna go talk to Bob the Builder instead. What?
Oh yeah. No, like, so I had a band.
Fuck.
I had a band, and the band was just supposed to be background flavor, right? Like, maybe I'd play some music or something. It'd just be background flavor. Maybe they could go and talk to them later, like, after, like, the band had been up there for a while, and, like, maybe play with the band. But, like, I don't have any bards, so I just didn't think anybody would do that. The sorcerer was like, I'm going to go talk to the band. I'm like, fuck, okay. You go talk to the band manager. He's like, I want to play in the band. And I'm like, okay, but this is a bardic troupe. They usually, like the band manager was like, well, right now, we're just kind of getting into it. Our band's going to play for a while. When they're tired, we tend to let the local talent come up and test their hand at playing with the band.
Open mic night is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Right.
But he was like, I want to do it now. So then I had to name an NPC I had no intention of naming. And I was like, well, now he's part of the game, guys. Are you happy with yourselves? Are you happy? You made me spontaneously make an NPC important. Oh.
Oh man, DM stuff sucks so much.
Right? It's a hard knock life.
Hey, when I ran Sunless Citadel at Adventures League, have you played it? From
I played some of Adventures League. Portal.
Oh,
no, I haven't played that. No.
Well, would you be upset at a minor spoiler?
Nope.
No, go for it.
Okay, so the one of the main
Twitch might be
levels of the place. What?
I said Twitch might be.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
We're broadcasting local.
Yeah, you're fine. If they have a problem with it, tough titties.
This is the Global News Network. We are live. I'm Al Roker.
So there were, because it was the launch of the new hardcover, there were 4 tables being run the same thing for, 4 different groups. And it was interesting about just to see how the different groups went through the same content. I got the most attention because my group had a goblin player character.
Ooh.
And one of the main features of the main level of this place is that there are 2 major encampments, one of kobolds and one of goblins.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to, enlist the help of the kobolds to try and get some stuff from the goblins. Well, the way things played out,
I'll be right back. And then we'll go live.
the players managed to
Enlist the help of the goblins?
No. They managed to get into the goblin territory pretty deep without being discovered by the main group of them. And then the goblin player managed to incite a full-blown war for control of the level and led the entire goblin main encampment, busted through the the shortcut that was heavily trapped and set everything off, and then dragged them all straight into the center of the kobold encampment, and then switched sides again. And it was like, oh my god! I had a bag full of red, orange, and yellow dice, and those were the kobolds. I had a bag full of green dice, and those were the goblins. And people, I was just putting them out because they were. It just made sense because that's what they would probably do because they're not all that bright. And people started, "What are you doing?" Well, we've got a race war going on here.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Of course, in one of the other groups, instead of enlisting the 8 of the kobolds, 2 of the 6 members of the party pissed off the kobold leader, and the other 4 said, "We don't know them, we just met them on the road, take them." So they got knocked out and taken prisoner, and the other 4 continued on.
Alicia's still playing Assassin's Creed, isn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, I do remember the story. It's still funny.
That's intense. I'm debating on whether or not I should retcon some of this stuff. Or should I just let the dice where they lie?
I just let the dice where they lie.
Yeah. Alright.
Alrighty.
Yep, actions have consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh.
But I want her to have fun.
Including colt ashes.
Yeah, but sometimes one person's fun is another person's misery.
Yeah.
And if the rest, has anybody from the rest of the group said anything?
Pat's character, who was the one that was trying to talk to the band manager, he was a little irritated because he was like, I was about to convince him, and then Kid 3, the road just came out of nowhere and was just like, let him do this shit. And it was like, what do I do here? What do I do? I don't know what to do. So I just had the dude run to the cops. I was like, that's what I would do if somebody tried to hold me at knife point.
Trying to shiv you, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna push our faces live. Nobody's watching us yet, so
Where is Miss Dory?
Dory is at an award ceremony for her father today.
Oh, so we're down 1. But isn't it her story?
Yeah, we're gonna do a side quest. Well, she's not here. Hey, Wills is watching us. Why aren't you showing up?
I didn't realize she wasn't gonna be. I wasn't realizing that she wasn't gonna be here. We could have Wills join.
We could, but I just want to try and kill 3 of you today.
Oh, I see how it is. Just get rid of
Or
us.
one,
Get rid of us already.
since I am now persona non grata in this town.
I'm sorry, In Wills, my little viewer count thing only said 1, and I knew that was me. And I'm gonna push our faces more live on the internet. Alright, we are more live on the internet. Now I gotta get our faces captured for the combat portion of the stream.
Upholding my tradition of eating at the top of every stream.
That's alright. Did somebody make you a sandwich again today?
No, I went down the street to Jack the Box.
I haven't had Jack in the Box in a long time.
Man, I haven't been to Jack in the Box in forever.
You know, when I was visiting my friend Richard up in Salem, I was like, I don't see any Jack in the Boxes. He said there aren't any up here. I was like,
No.
what? And
Wow.
I went to their website, looked, and put in the zip code for Salem, Massachusetts, and the closest Jack in the Box to Salem, Massachusetts is in North Carolina.
Yup.
Yeah, there aren't any. So instead of Carl's Jr.'s, there are Hardee's out here.
Same company, just different name.
Yeah. Well, we used to go to Carl's Jr. all the time when I was a kid. And then I got here, and I'm like, "Where's Carl's Jr.? Where's my food? Where have you brought me? Why am I in this huge
Why
town?"
you made me move here?
Oh, I hated it. It was awful. Plus, California to North Carolina, like,
Yeah,
good sweet Jesus, the climate change alone
that's a huge
was
culture
trauma-
shock too.
Culture shock, yeah.
traumatizing. Yeah, we lived in San Diego, so, like, I mean, you could ride your bike to the beach. You could ride your bike to the pool. You could ride your bike most places because it was a metropolitan city alone. Like, I lived in Imperial Beach in San Diego. And then you move to Jacksonville, North Carolina, and, like, there's nothing. It's empty. There's pine trees everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's muggy as all hell. Like,
And then there are mosquitoes the size of your face.
yeah, and cicadas were a new creature to run into.
Yep.
I'd never heard a cicada in my life until I moved to North Carolina.
Really?
10
yeah, that makes sense.
10 years of never hearing that noise, and then I get here and I can't sleep for like a week because
You think they're gonna eat your
they're
face
the
off?
most. I had no idea what the hell they were. Like, I was
It's
sitting at my dad's place,
It's a creepy
and I was like,
sound.
"What the hell is that noise outside? Who was making that?" Like, it was
Hey, and Wills,
insane.
thank you for the host.
Donka
I mean-
donka.
It was super jarring because where my mom lived in San Diego in Imperial Beach, there was a helicopter practice landing field like 4 blocks away. So I could sleep through helicopters flying over the house, no problem. But you give me a cicada and I'm
It's
not
all
sleeping
done.
at all. Yeah.
You're done with this. I'm done.
Yeah.
Can't do this.
When I
I'm
was
done
in-
with this world.
When I was a kid and went to summer camp, there was always cicadas, and one of the things that we loved to do would be to climb up into the lower tree branches and grab them, and then chase the girls around with them.
Wow.
Rued.
Yeah, very rude. All right. Why is that still jacked up? There we go.
Frustrating. If it makes you feel better, in Wills, I hadn't been to a Jack in the Box before I moved to Oklahoma. That was the first time I'd ever been to one.
I miss my Whataburger, though. I really miss my
Same
Whataburger.
thing with Whataburger, not to Oklahoma. Yeah, that was one like
I was never
10
a
minutes
huge
from where
fan
I
of
lived.
Whataburger. It could just be because the one near me probably just sucked. I mean, it was Jackson, Mississippi. Oh my God! And Wills, thank you so much for the donation of $50.
Whoa!
Damn, and
Thank you!
He just
bruh.
and okay. So let's go ahead and just get started then. So this month's charity is the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, which is really something that I would love to support this month, because this month is the 25th anniversary of my brother's suicide. So I'm gonna have a couple, and when I say couple, I mean a lot of shitty days between now and the end of the year. Because he committed suicide right before Thanksgiving.
Damn.
So, for me, suicide prevention is really something that I want to see get supported. Because had he known about things he could have called and just talking to anybody, he might still be alive. So. Alright, there's that harshness. Yay! I suppose I should also point out that since I was in adolescence, I've been dealing with mental health issues and thoughts of suicide my entire life. So having an option out there, should I be brave enough to attempt anything, that I would have something available to me to call as well.
If you ever
Never be ashamed to ask for help.
If you ever forget the phone number, just look up Logic's hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Logic's hit song is literally titled "The Suicide Hotline."
I know. I listen to it a lot.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go ahead and go around. So Danny and Jeff, there is a new game out there in Roll20 where we're using the OGL sheets, the same sheet you guys use in the Vice. I've transferred about 98% of your stuff over. I haven't transferred over the notes because I didn't know where you would want to put them in the sheet.
Let me go to Roll20 right now.
The sheet also uses a lot less resources.
Is it?
Yeah, I had logged out of it just because it was a new game and it was hijacking my camera. That's what my camera problem was.
Oh, okay. I can fix that. I forgot to do that.
Well, no, I just unchecked my options.
Man.
It's just you just go into the settings and uncheck it, and then you have to reload it.
Well, I usually. What?
There we go.
It did a weird thing.
What did a weird thing?
We're in the new Esela.
Oh, it's because I turned off. I completely turned off using video and audio in Roll20. So it should have reloaded for y'all.
Okay.
It did reload.
It did reload. Okay, good. Because I completely turned off audio and visual. So it doesn't use as much.
I love that freaking picture, man. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I love that art. That is so dope.
So it's
Oh, okay. So you went to this one.
Yeah. Okay. So in Will's each player has 2 critical successes and 2 critical failures. For NPC, which they can use. Jesus. Oh, so you're giving them critical failures against me?
Yes.
Damn you, Wills!
Did you get all my spells? Okay.
You would like your question answered as well? Oh crap! I think I missed it. Hold on. No Streamlabs. It is not a bad gateway. Still not a bad gateway.
Totally a bad gateway.
There we go.
Alright.
So we each have a nat 20 and a nat 1 then.
Yes.
Correct?
Nat 1 against Tanya.
To use against me.
Right.
I can't answer that in Will's. That would be favoritism, and that's not cool. They're all my favorite players.
Bullshit.
We all know it's Alicia.
I mean, that's the correct answer.
You know what's really funny is my character lies so much, but he has the highest wisdom.
I'm gonna accept that. I'm gonna accept your
Yeah,
use
I mean,
there.
you got to know things to lie well.
So my favorite player, it really depends on the situation, honestly.
It's totally Basil.
Player, not character. Favorite player.
That's true.
So we had 2 critical successes. So
I'm gonna go with Dory
More nat
because
20s?
she's the
She's not
closest to
here.
causing physical harm to me.
so
She's only
Not
one state
critical
away.
successes.
Not if you
would those be
move,
nat 20s?
though.
That is correct.
Yes.
Well, if and when I move, then my answer will change to Alicia.
Exactly, which is the correct answer.
All right. I do love that you put those little blocks in there for like the spot.
Well, that's why I like this sheet more.
Yeah, I like it. I enjoy it. Flaw.
Okay.
So I hope that answers your question, Wills. I hope that sufficiently answers your question. Thank you so much for putting me on the spot. Alright, so this month the follower goal is 60 because why not? I'm still going to do 20, 40, and 60 for a giveaway. The 20 follower giveaway is going to be a Reaper Mini Ankeg. It's a slate. It is not damaged. It is slightly bigger than the other minis, but it is also plastic rather than metal. So that one's pretty cool. If I get 40 followers, I will give away a Dragonborn Elementalist. Oh, yeah, look at that. It does focus with a finger in there.
You didn't transfer over Coltash's photo.
It was a generic. I don't have that image. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then if I get
Because
60,
Danny wouldn't accept my gift.
if I can get 60, it's going to be Rosio Badaxe, which is a character miniature from Fifth Wall Fantasy from Effin' Cool Minis. It's a character creature mini inspired by the imagination of Janelle Jacques. I'm not gonna pronounce that correctly, but
Jacques.
it might be Jacques. I don't know. I don't speak other languages well. And then yeah, that I think covers my spiel. Maybe. Girl gamers, go check, or girl streamers, go check them out. They're pretty cool. Another question: are you serious, dude?
How dare you cash in your questions? How dare you? No, you're great.
If you had to, if you had to kill off, if you had to kill one character off tonight, who would it be?
Ooh.
If I had to, I would say story-driven. Right now, Coltash is looking really good to have the guards just kick the shit out of him.
That's fair.
Yep, that's fair.
It's part of the reason why I'm not looking forward to today. It's just like, because like I'm glad we clarified like after the session that we were cool, but I'm like I don't want to go back to playing like I don't like Coltash.
Unable to complete redemption. It won't let me complete that redemption. How dare it? I will do it later then. But so for the folks watching, I do loyalty, and you can ask questions like Will does. Please don't ask me the hard-hitting questions like, you know, if I had to choose between one of my cats, which one would it be? Because I will just lose my shit.
I think I have transferred over.
No, that's the real reason in Wells. That is 100% the real reason.
So if you watch the stream, you should see a mimic pop up somewhere. I don't know where it pops up. I've never seen it.
Random.
It's random. Does it really pop up anywhere on the screen on the video?
Sometimes it's like I think generally when I've seen it's been kind of near the bottom, but
okay. So there will be a mimic popping up somewhere along the bottom of the video. Keep an eye out for it. If you catch it, you get more points. You can also go ahead and redeem some things. Right now, I have the redemption where you can ask me a question. You can guest on Esela. Oh my god, I pronounced it wrong myself. Or if you have enough points, I will run a 1-session one-off for you. At a time and online that is accommodating for everybody who will be involved.
And then Wills, I truly thought I could do it without it. I did.
I'm sure he knows.
I mean,
it's the dice.
I've got an 18 charisma.
It's the dice, man.
Anyway, let's go ahead and go around. We will start with Alicia.
Hello, I am NNG9 on Twitch, where I live stream games and curse a whole lot. I play Claudia Vingard, a human sorcerer, who's not terribly happy with Cult. She's neutral. She realizes Cultish is very angry with her, though. That's how I'd put it.
All right, Jeff.
Hi, I am at monkeyface2014 on Twitter. I play Basil. He is an artificer with some druid powers. And he loves science and thinks that, screw government. Yeah.
And Danny.
You only say that because you're not at the top of the food chain.
I am Toonarth in chat here. I'm Colin65 on Twitter, and I'm playing Koltash Takard, the half-orc paladin, who has a really nifty cloak.
Fucking cloak. I forgot about the cloak.
We're never going to stop hearing about the
How
cloak.
could you forget about that?
It's been a week, man.
It has been a week. So we'll go ahead and who would like to recap the last time we were in Esela?
Well, last time, the chickens were time before last, right? Or was that last time as well? Anyway, we fought some chickens on the way back from getting the meteorite thingamabob.
Oh, you're talking about the fiery chocobos. Okay.
Yeah, the chickens.
Okay.
The chickens.
Whatever. I'm not a druid. I don't know what those things are.
They were chickens.
The druid has spoken.
We fought some chickens, and we got back to town, and then we teleported to the place, to an elfie place, so we could finally figure out Ree's thing. We talked to the person at the gate who told us if you want to go talk to the head honcho, the elder, you got to go check in with the receptionist at the top of this tall tree. So we walked up a bunch of stairs, and and when we got in, Ree opened with, "Hey, I would like to go to this fairy tale place," and everybody else, and then Basil and Koltesh were also just like, "Oh yeah, no, and this is what we need to do." And then Claudia realized she should have had a meeting with everybody before we went in, but that cat's out of the bag, so she just said nothing. And then the receptionist is just like, "You're going to waste the elder's time, so I would like you to leave." So everybody left except Claudia, who tried to convince the receptionist, "Come on, like 5 minutes." The receptionist said no, so she left. And then Koltesh, I guess, took it upon himself, like, "No, we need an appointment with the elder," which we do. It's not wrong, but he's just like, "All right, I'm going to storm in and say something." She didn't know what. Claudia whole-personed him multiple times as they were walking downstairs, trying to convince him 3 times. To try well, actually, she tried it 3 times. It only worked twice.
Oh, right, because he succeeded on his last save.
Yes, he did. I tried to convince him, "Hey, Koltesh, we should just retreat, and we come back. Like, yes, we need to get it, but we gotta like regroup." Koltesh is like, "No, I want to say something." And then stormed off, and then she doesn't actually know what he said. When he went in, he's just like, "I'm gonna remember your name and make a report to my superior."
No, it was, "We're leaving." And then
that was the story.
That was the very first thing. which made everybody lose their shit.
I kind of wish he just would have said we're leaving and then walked back out. But anyway, she was like, "No, I'm gonna make a report to my superior about you." And then stormed back down. Decidedly did not walk by Claudia or Alistair, and then wrote a letter to his superior about we need to don't talk to the receptionist. He's a dick. I mean, not in so many words, but essentially.
Whose name is Lewis.
Yes, Lewis.
It's the name of a dick.
Well, it's not Johnson or Peter.
Oh, poor Danny.
Peter.
Am I wrong?
And this is just the recap.
Somebody else could have talked. Do how I want.
If only Dory was here, that would have been a great recap by Dory.
Yeah, it would have been a great recap. Yeah, I think that's all I remember. Next, I'll be right back.
That's about everything that happened. So, you guys decided to go to the library, which Basil discovered was down the street by stopping some random person in the street, going, "Hey, where's your library?"
It's great. It's great. It's fantastic.
That's how you find things in new cities.
You just stop random people.
You ask.
Hey,
That's how you
where's
do
your
it.
shit?
Yeah.
Can I have a banana?
That might have gotten a little bit weirder.
Yeah, especially if he didn't have like a banana in his hand or something.
So you guys make your way. Actually, I'll wait till Alicia comes back. I don't know if she can hear us or not.
Close my door real quick.
I have no idea what he just said. I was quick. I'll close his door real quick. You're waiting.
Oh man, even with that extra hour last night, I am womp.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I didn't get to bed, I think, until 2, and then even then, I had a lot of caffeine running in my system, so sleep was
Not
erratic.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like that weird, like, you're really tired, but you still have caffeine, so your brain's, like, half working, and you're just, like, in this fugue state. It was super weird. Like, the night before, I didn't sleep much either, so that's why I was able to sleep even with the caffeine, but still. Brutal. It was brutal. But now it's time for the dark days.
As a musician, every time that the term fugue state comes up, it's always a little difficult for me. Because Bach starts playing in my head. Or any number of other fugues.
Where did Alicia go?
I
don't know.
Maybe she's playing video games off camera.
Probably.
Yeah.
She's not streaming anymore, though.
So this.
Well, that's a plus.
Is that a dead cat on the sofa? No, that is not a dead cat on Claudia's sofa. It is. I think it's one of those neck pillows.
Makes sense.
Maybe. Cindy, what are you doing? What you eyeing? With your bald tail?
Such a diva making us wait for you.
No doubt.
I mean, have you met me?
Okay.
Yes, I have.
So you shouldn't be surprised.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I was merely stating it for the record.
Understandable.
So Alicia and Will's asked a question. Is that a dead cat on your sofa?
Oh shit! It's the 5th of November.
Yes.
It is the 5th of November. No, it is not
the 5th of November.
It is not a dead cat on my sofa. There will never be cats where I live. It is a
neck pillow.
Yep.
That's what I thought it was.
Conveniently placed behind my head.
So she can act like she's traveling all the time. Anyway, you guys make your way to the library. And spend a couple hours kind of rifling through the books, trying to determine what you can learn about Nith Lenora. And you kind of find out roughly the same thing. Fairy tale, good people, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Everybody please make a perception check.
Is it an assassin with a banana?
Combat begins.
Does he come to kill me with potassium?
18.
Wow.
Hey, pretty good.
Damn!
All right, the two
Dylan?
18s.
18 with a -1 modifier.
Not bad.
And I'm the one with the +5.
I gotta fix Basil's sheet here real quick.
Yeah, you rolled terribly.
What? What? Why? Why you fix?
Well, because when I transferred all your stuff over here, when I noticed it didn't put your name in it, I didn't turn on auto roll damage and add your name to the roll template. So that way when it's showing up in stream, they know whose roll it is.
Oh.
I just realized I forgot to change to Claudia. Claudia.
No, you're fine. So Koltesh and Claudia, as the four of you are poring over books, you notice out of the corner of your eye, Lewis enter the library, escorting what appears to be a rather elderly elf. He is, his hair is slightly thinning. He has a little stoop to his shoulders. And, I mean, like, elves are perpetually young-looking, but he has wrinkles and some laugh lines, some crow's feet around his eyes. And as he enters, you overhear the elderly elf direct Lewis to leave and get his granddaughter. At this point in time, it's probably like end of business type day thing. So you suspect that the office of the elder is now closed and he's got free time on his hands, just kind of, doing whatevs. What would you like to do?
Koltash is going to kind of elbow Claudia and kind of motion for her to go.
She will, because you said so she'll head over.
Yeah, Lewis left.
Yeah, okay. So Lewis left. Lewis left, the elder left, so then who's?
No.
No.
Elder sent Lewis away to get his granddaughter.
So, but the elder is still there.
Yes. He is making his way towards a bookshelf to pull out a book from it and then sit in one of the chairs and just relax and read.
Claudia, not trying to sneak up on her or anything, but not making noise in the library. Just walk up and clear her throat politely. Do you mind if I sit with you?
He looks up at you for a moment and, oh, no. Pretty young lass like yourself is welcome to sit wherever she likes.
Thank you very much. And she will grab, I don't know, something off the shelf. She would have brought a book with her, is what she would have done.
It's Elfie Weinstein.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
No.
But she and then she sits down, just like, oh, I am sorry, I did not introduce myself. My name is Claudia.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, Claudia. And give me a moment.
Sure.
I didn't have a name pulled up for this. Because I don't plan. I don't plan at all.
Yeah, I'm
And this
learning
is a
to
character
not
you knew.
I know it's a character,
theoretically.
but I haven't had a great week. So
No, I get it.
yesterday I was gonna do all this yesterday, but
We
then I
can-
spent several hours at the vet.
Right. No, I gotcha.
No.
I'm perfectly fine if he just says, I am the elder.
Oh man, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Good. It's a title.
There we go. I got a name. He's. It's a pleasure to meet you, Claudia. I am the elder Navarth.
Elder Navarre, it is again quite a pleasure to meet you. Do you enjoy engaging in academic discussions?
Oh, of course. What any topic did you have in mind?
Well, it is one of like I personally have been looking into more mystical things. With it's just like, is it are stories from this based on truth? Is it completely fictional? Things of that nature are my current field of study.
Oh, okay.
Places like and I know again this is good reaching, but places like Niflonora, I can't say that word.
Oh, you mean Niflonora?
Ah, yes, my apologies.
It's okay. We don't expect all non-elves to be able to pronounce our words.
But yes, I've been discussing this with a friend of mine. She is an elf, and it's as far as I knew, it was always a story. But she's interested in really digging into deeper stories about that. Is there anything you know that can't be found here in the library?
Oh, sure. What is your friend's interest in Niflonora?
Well, she's always, again, and the little limited information we've been privy to, it's always just been, it is mystical, and you just have to be a good person, and boom, you're in.
He chuckles for a moment. It's not. You're a good person, and boom, you're in. It's a journey of sorts. Where's your elven friend at?
And she'll be like, I can go and I can go and find her and it will take only a few seconds.
Certainly.
Okay, so she will run off and try and find Dory, who's
the library is rather large. It's a big open space. The ceilings are vaulted. There is windows high up on the walls to allow light to shine in. They are all paned with glass. Some of them are stained glass. Some of them are just plain. And there are rows and rows and rows of bookshelves that is almost very maze-like in their layout. Because you'll find that there are areas inside shelves that have seating areas for people to sit and read books from that particular section. So it takes you a little bit. And by the time you find Dory and return to Navarth, there is a young female elf sitting next to him. And they kind of share a similar bone structure in their face. They probably
the granddaughter.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just like, oh, my apologies. That I forgot how large this library is. That took a little longer than I expected.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah. And who's your companion?
Well, this is my granddaughter, Elora.
Elora. Turn to Elora. It is very nice to meet you, Elora. I am Claudia.
And the younger woman nods and gives you a slight smile.
Okay. And if we were here, I'd kind of let her do the talking now.
If we were here, yes.
Yeah.
So we'll just kind of
Hand wave it a little.
hand wave a little bit of this. So Ree explains to this gentleman why she is looking for Mythmore, because it's been very obvious that Ree is not at all worried about being seen as strange.
Yeah.
Maybe a little odd. So she straight up says, Oracle told me to look for Nithlanora, and I've been trying to do this. So we're trying to get as much information as we can. And he gives a slight glance at Ree for a moment, and then a glance at you, and says, oh, well, I have a lot of information about Nithlanora. And it's just you, and he points to Ree, that's looking particularly for the information, even though the young lady, and he points to you, Claudia, is the one that indicated that perhaps she was looking for the information.
It is most relevant for my friend here. This is the one I was mentioning. If it can only be imparted to one, I will take my leave.
Oh, no, I have no problem imparting the information to anyone, but perhaps while I do this, you could do me a favor.
Of course.
Side quest.
I know. I swear if I have to carry anybody out of a armored fortress, I'm leaving.
Well, you see.
There's like 6 captains that have to die. No, I'm kidding.
You're gonna have to, possess some of the orc captains.
Alright. So, he takes a moment, and you've agreed. And he says that, well, there's, to the north, there's a marshy region, where my citizens go to gather herbs and other items that can only be found in those areas. Recently, however, there have been incidents where some of them have gone missing.
That's not good.
Yes, and why are you not allowing me to reveal shit? Oh, Polygon, haha. Normally I would send city guards or somebody from here to look into it, but there's a bit of superstition attached to the matter. So the guards are a little scared. If you would be so kind as to look into this.
Absolutely. Not a problem.
Your friend can stay here and get all the information she needs.
Most appreciated, Elder Nevada.
Okay.
So yeah, she will go off and take 20 minutes to find the other two.
It does. It takes you a while.
Yeah. It's just Kulpesh Basil. Ree is now talking with the elder, so she can get the information she needs. And we need to go fetch something.
So she gets to stay here.
Yes.
And talk.
Yes.
And we have to go do grunt work?
Yes.
Is this because of Kultash?
No.
Hey!
It does not.
Hey, my ass, you're the one that annoyed Lewis.
It doesn't matter anymore. Ree is now talking to the elder. Whatever else doesn't matter.
Alright, fine. What do we need to
fetch
go do?
We need to go to the marsh and get... Was it herbs?
No. But since you clearly didn't listen,
I did, but I forgot. Something about superstitious.
It's been less than a minute. How the hell did
Sorry,
you forget?
Basil's
Very
charm is
easily.
so potent
I don't
that
remember,
she
man.
completely forgot.
I swear I heard something about herbs. It might be
Claudia was
because I'm
so
hungry.
enchanted
Maybe.
by
I don't know.
You know
Basil
what?
that
Make me
she
an
forgot.
intelligence check. Just make an intelligence check, Claudia.
Claudia was so enchanted by Basil's wondrous beard that she forgot everything the elder told her.
I mean, kind of.
I mean, I literally just told you.
Nope.
Oh my god. She has no idea what she was told except for marsh and herbs. It's exactly what she just told you.
There was superstitious and guards, but I don't remember why.
Stan Marsh has been smoking too much herb, and we have
No,
to
that's
stop
the
him.
thing. I did listen. I wish I was joking. I've honestly forgotten.
I'm aware.
I listened.
So Claudia has honestly
Forgotten. Yeah.
and is
Yeah.
all right. Where's this marsh? Let's
I
Because
go.
should've
I'm gonna assume that, because what's Claudia's intelligence? It's a +3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that your intelligence is on par with that, Alicia. You are a very smart person. You fucking forgot.
God damn it. Claudia's not hungry. I am. I
Oh,
should've
really?
used-
And Wills, would that be you? Would you like to listen to me?
I did listen. I just didn't remember. There's a difference. God damn it. Can Alistair do one? He would have been there.
Alistair was poring over books. And
Damn
I haven't moved his sheet over either. So
That's fine.
he's actually gonna stay in town. He's not gonna leave.
That's fine. Stay there.
By the way, Tanya, while that was going on, I moved all of my notes that I actually take.
I know.
I do. Oh, don't even. Don't even with me.
I just didn't know where in the sheet you would want to put them.
That's totally fine. I believe everything has been moved now.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved everything
And
for
I
mine
got
as well.
I got most of you. I think I got like I said, like 98% of your character stuff over. If I missed something, I'm not gonna delete that game, so you guys can go back and look to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to a marsh to get some herbs.
According to Claudia, yeah.
Uh,
And
Oh, and
Will's,
Will's
Hey.
got a mimic.
and Will's got a mimic.
oh man, see the other one on there?
He's one of the. We got a few watchers.
Now we have a bunch of lurkers,
We do have a bunch of lurkers.
Which is fine.
which is fine. I lurk.
Lurkers
most
are
of the time
great.
myself.
Lurkers are awesome.
Go lurkers.
Team lurker.
Team lurker. Yes. Hashtag. Gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch 'em all, team
All right.
lurkers.
So
No, it's not herbs over here.
It is dope, 100%. Herb.
Herb.
herb. The herb. So you have to go to a marsh, and there's something to do with herbs. And
Also superstition. I do
and a
remember
superstition.
It's very spoopy.
that.
So where's this
3
marsh?
spoopy, 5 me.
Yeah, Alicia, where is the marsh?
I don't know.
Is there more than one marsh?
I don't know. I just
You don't know,
Yes,
but
yes, Claudia. Claudia, tell us more about this marsh. Is it
Oh,
haunted? Is it haunted? Is it far? Do we need to travel
This is when the
by
Benny Hill music starts.
teleportation?
I'm going to. Coltash is going to walk over to the elder.
okay.
Where,
Can I do an insight?
right.
Can I do an insight on Claudia to see if she knows what she's talking about?
She knows what she's talking about. She just doesn't remember everything she was told. Difference.
And Coltash walks up and then waits for an appropriate moment to.
So hurtful. It was.
Also, hello, Harley Quinn. Gonna
To-
wait for an
to-
appropriate moment to.
break into the conversation without horribly interrupting.
Okay. You stand by for a couple minutes, and the elder pauses and then notices you and says, "Yes, young man, what can I do for you?"
Oh, hello. I'm with Ree here, and we're going out to the marsh for you. And could you tell me again where we're going and what we need to get for you?
Oh, it wasn't a matter of getting anything. It was investigating some disappearances.
Oh, what disappeared?
Sorry,
Oh, thanks,
I'm
Jeff.
waiting for the herbs disappearing.
Maybe Claudia was smoking too many herbs.
Yes, maybe Claudia was asking. Oh shit.
Several of the workers have gone to missing, and we're not quite sure why. I would send, as I told the young lady prior. I understand all looks, no brain. Yes.
She's been a little distracted lately. Family troubles.
I understand. As I told the young lady earlier, that I would send the guards, but there is a bit of superstition around the incidents of individuals going missing. So if you and her and whomever else is part of your party would please look into this, I will impart all the information I can to Ree here about Nithlanora.
Perfect, yes. Player, gotta ask, because I legitimately didn't hear what you said. Who is missing?
Oh,
Some workers went missing.
Some workers.
Some workers.
Some
okay.
workers.
Sorry, I was trying to get through the accent of the voice of the old.
It's the old guy, the old cricket voice. I apologize. Yes, some workers had gone missing.
Okay. And what's the superstition that the guards are afraid of?
Oh, they think it's some sort of demon or ghost or something, some swamp creature maybe.
Ah, well, we can take care of that if it's real. All right. Thank you, sir. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no
And he goes
problem.
back.
And the elder goes back to informing Ree of what he was informing her of.
Cold Ash comes back. It's like,
where the hell did I get herbs from?
I don't know.
Because the workers were gathering herbs.
See, there we go. I listened.
you listened.
It was this is
1/20th of the information.
This is what he told Claudia. The workers go to the marsh to gather herbs and other things that are only available from that type of land where it's wet and just.
Yeah.
Right.
See, I heard that part.
So,
Oh, Claudia.
I won't forget in Wills. I have them on my sheet.
Bye, Mills.
They're a lot more prominent on this sheet than they were on the other one.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, it's a lot easier on the sheet for them to keep track of them.
I say, well, we should probably head out to the marsh and investigate the disappearance of these workers who were gathering herbs.
So we're investigating disappearances in the marsh.
Yep.
And there could be a demon or a ghost or a swamp creature that's
But
responsible, but we're not
collecting herbs.
You know what? Fuck
No.
it. She's got to collect herbs while we're there, just to fucking prove you wrong.
No, we
Okay.
don't need to bring back any herbs unless you really want to. I mean, I know you use them sometimes.
She didn't say that.
I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page here.
Yep, 100%.
We're all on the same page.
Oh, you guys.
Calm down with him.
So good.
That's longboarding.
So
So we go.
okay. Yes.
Yep, we go.
We go.
Okay. So you guys make your way. It's actually pretty kind of late in the evening. And the marsh is, I want to say, it's almost a day's march away. Do you want to just kind of march through the night?
Okay.
Sure.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So you guys make your way out of Cortona and follow the river north to what appears to be a marsh, swampland. The ground is very soggy, and yeah, you make your way to the marsh, and you begin to, I guess, look around. You see some areas that look like they've been cultivated a little, like small patches of garden-looking type areas. So you realize that maybe these are the herbs that they go to gather. And there goes Alicia again.
Maybe Canada is having a lot of things today.
Maybe. Or there's food involved. Was there food involved?
You left. We were curious.
Oh, phone call.
Oh, it's her food being delivered. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys, yeah, you make your way to the marsh and you see these areas that look like small gardens of cultivated, for lack of a better word, land. Somebody's at the door. It's okay. This isn't going to be a long session today.
Oh, it's not?
Not really. Well, I mean, it might be.
I can still hear you.
Oh, well, good. I didn't know you could still hear me. Because you took the headphones with you. And
Right.
I mean,
so
but they disconnect. The cord is only so long.
I know, which means then it was playing on the speakers.
Oh, we'll find that.
Alrighty. So,
Go ahead and make some investigation checks for me, please. Let's just do one each
Sure.
for right now.
Solid 19.
That's about the 19, yeah. 4. And
Boom!
20.
that's more like my normal roll.
So you guys, you see that there are areas around these cultivated patches that have seen a lot of foot traffic. And
I'm preoccupied with my cloak.
Yep, you're trying to get to wave just right in the morning sunlight in the marshy area where the bottom of the cloak's just a little damp. And get to flutter just right. Yeah. It is, by the way, the sun's just coming up, so you guys march through the night. I'm gonna get these over here. Why did that come out like that? Because I didn't connect their sheet to that. Give me a second. But Claudia and Basil see areas that are see more foot traffic. And they also notice that there are a few areas. Why won't you click on that token? What is going on here, computer? Oh, it's because I'm not on the stupid selector. That there are some areas there is foot traffic going away from the cultivated areas, kind of leading out further into the swamp.
Do you think perhaps people came here, dragged off the workers, and then this is their trail, perhaps?
Oh, there's a trail? Where?
That's right. Right, right here.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Swoosh,
Wow.
swoosh.
Well, why don't we follow it?
Yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Squelch, squelch, squish, squish.
Alright. Make whoever's leading the group make a survival check.
Okay,
Whoever's in the lead, make a survival check.
that would be me, because I went. I'm not the person that should be rolling this, but oh well.
Oh, I mean, I have a lot of wisdom, but I do not have proficiency in survival. Even though I lived in my own little druid-made hobbit hole
Okay.
for a while.
With an 11, Koltash makes his way down what he thinks is the trail you pointed out, and then realizes, oh, that's not it, and turns to kind of go back to where he thinks the trail is. And he leads you further into the swamp. Everybody make a perception check for me, please.
'22. Damn, Koltash.
Basil. From further ahead, you hear what sounds like thrashing in water and scream.
How deep is the water for me?
Well, where you are right now, it's about knee deep, but there you have seen areas that look like it's probably a lot deeper.
So for everybody else, it's like ankle deep. For me, it's like
For
knee
right
deep.
now, yes.
Okay. All right.
And there is a constant sucking sound every time anybody lifts their foot. Yup. Koltash's boots are getting so dirty.
And is Koltash just walking ahead like nobody's business? Like he's just not paying attention?
Pretty
He
much.
doesn't notice it
Or
at all.
he's very distracted by how dirty he's getting.
Probably.
When you don't have a rogue, you let the paladin just run through the traps.
I'm like, Koltash, hold up. There's some thrashing up ahead. I can distinctly hear loud noises coming from up ahead. It sounds like somebody's thrashing in the water. And did you say there were screams?
There was a scream.
A scream. I think I heard a scream.
Oh, a scream?
It could have been you. You are quite dirty. But I don't think so.
What? No. If somebody's in trouble, I'd better go help. Boom. And I just go.
Wait.
Claudia follows at like a moderate pace after him. And she's going to be like, come on, Basil.
I'm using my quarterstaff to test the waters.
Okay.
Because I don't want to like step into a hole and then completely fall in.
Claudia will roll her eyes a little bit and just kind of like pick Basil up and, kind of trudge through.
Thank you.
All right. You follow in.
I don't like to be held often, but
And I'm
it's
not
necessary.
running, but I'm
Hurriedly moving.
You're
You're moving
I
with
am
purpose.
speed
I'm
walking.
yes, I'm striding with purpose.
There we go.
Writing with a purpose.
Okay.
Let me look at my spells.
So we'll say that Koltash is probably about 15 feet ahead of you guys. Alright. So you purposefully walk towards the direction that Basil indicated he heard the sound coming from. And in a much deeper portion of the water, you see an elven girl with jet black hair and pale skin, thrashing around, looking as if she is drowning.
Oh. How deep does the water look?
She is. It's. I mean, it's pretty deep. It looks like it comes up to maybe her chest.
Oh, well then. And
So it looks like she's struggling in that deep water to like get footing.
okay, well I'm going to just walk on in then.
Okay.
But carefully making sure I'm testing, one step ahead, just to make sure that there's no drop off that I'll just suddenly step and go "Bleh!" in my lovely plate armor.
Okay. Make a perception check as you walk in the water. Excellent.
I see all the things. I see
I'll
everything.
save you!
Well, it doesn't matter. So you make your way out towards this, towards the female in the water. 13 isn't gonna do anything. That way, right there. I'm gonna move you over to a map, and you walked out. You're probably I am not on the I am on the wrong layer. You're beginning to walk out towards the water. You slowly trudge your way through the water towards this this elven female
Am I
thrashing
supposed
around.
to be seeing this map?
No, I haven't moved you guys over to it yet.
Oh.
And the closer you get, make another perception check. Jesus Christ!
I'll save you!
This is
Oh
great!
my gosh!
Sploosh, 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 sploosh.
Wow.
And it's difficult moving through the water. You've got the heavy armor on, and it gets deeper, and the bottom of this watery area is very mucky and wants to. You feel like your boots are going to suck off as you're going.
Okay.
All right. What is your armor class? Is above a 17? Yeah, it's 19.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I said, send the paladin through.
Yep. As you are you guys moving forward at all?
Claudia's kind of stayed at the edge of it. She's just kind of readying, and she's gonna try and have Basil transfer to her back so she has her hands free for spellcasting.
Okay.
I'm like riding on the shoulders.
Oh yeah, sure. Shoulders, that works. Yeah, so you can have yours free as well.
Quadruple spell casting.
Still moving forward. Make one more perception check for me, Koltash. Okay. Not bad.
Double digits.
It is.
Barely.
There we go. You are now within 5 feet of this thrashing woman, and you feel something wrapping around your legs and up your torso, and it constricts you a little bit, and you take 9 slashing damage. And now I'm gonna put you on.
A little bit? It constricts me a little bit?
A little bit.
And how is constriction slashing damage? All right.
I don't know, but that's what this creature does, is slashing damage.
Okay.
And
It's got very sharp scales.
well, no, and as this thing that is starting to constrict you continues moving up your body, it comes out of the water and it looks like hair.
Okay.
I'm gonna move. I'm gonna
Hair from the elf girl, perhaps?
maybe. Let me. And as the hair is wrapping around you and constricting you, the elven girl in front of you shifts to. It looks like the little sadistic child from the well in Ring.
Sadako?
Thank you. Yes.
Which I've never seen, so I have no idea.
Oh, so it's a
bit terrifying.
It now before you is a woman still. The pale skin is not just pale skin anymore. It is like bloated, wrinkled. I've been in the water a long time looking skin, and the hair is just limp and falling in front of her face and all the way down her body. Now everybody gets to roll initiative when I get the thing up.
Yep.
And move it to the right spot.
Yep.
Doing initiative.
Initiative.
Hey! Oh, god damn it.
Just
It didn't. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, I'll click again.
You can
and then
change it. You can change it.
Okay. Okay, well then that time I clicked and didn't.
Okay, why am I not?
Okay, there we go.
Because
That's actually, those are two really good ones, surprisingly. That one's better.
Alright, let's see if the initiative. Why is it opening?
No. Why didn't you take the 21?
I did. I changed it.
Yeah, she changed it.
Okay. I was like, I would definitely take that 21.
Yeah, I forgot to click on the token.
Alright, let's see here.
I need to figure out what I'm actually doing.
I have got to see how many of those there are. Okay. 2. 3. Wait. Crap. How many have I added? 3. Okay. Let me open up those sheets, make sure that they are not rolling. You can see them. I mean,
We're fighting a basilisk.
you're fighting something.
We're fighting the grudge. If that little boy meows at me, he's dead. Creepy little Asian meowing boy.
You act like creepy little Asian person is wrong.
No, it's just weird that he only meows, man. Like, they never explain why he just meows.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
The movie The Grudge?
Oh, I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah, there's little Asian boy, like the son or whatever. All he does is he like crawls on the floor and like meows at people. Yeah, super spooky,
Awesome.
super weird. And then the girl like climbs on the wall and hangs like a spider from the ceiling, and I'm just like, well, I like this movie.
That
Like, well, I'm done.
So great.
Yeah. And no more of this movie.
Okay, so
Basil Timbers.
where's that one? Everybody, well, Claudia and Basil make a perception check for me.
Okay. Let's go.
I can do that.
Okay. You guys.
17.
You can see a ripple in the water
Heading towards us.
heading towards you, back in this general area. Wait, I'm on the wrong layer. I'm sorry. Back in this general area. Did you see that ping?
Hold on, let me zoom out. So, anything again? Okay. So it's there, but it's heading towards us.
Well, that's where you saw the ripple.
Okay.
Where do we see the ripple?
But the
there?
ripple, but
Okay.
it is the motion of it is where it's coming toward you.
Okay.
That's where you saw the ripple.
All right. That's.
What if she's a UNT?
That's not great.
Basilisk elf
Claudia.
hybrid.
Yeah, I guess I am. So I see something kind of headed this way, but I don't know what it is. So I guess I'm just going to focus on the thing that's got Koltesh, since I can actually see that.
Yep.
So we're going to do a magic missile-aroo.
Ooh, magic missile.
At a 2. Why not? Okay. Boom.
All right, all of them at creepy face.
Yep.
So that is 15 total damage.
Fa-cha.
Waha! Yeah. You create your magic missiles, and 4 of them go sailing over your shoulder, Koltash, directly into this creepy little elven girl woman thing in front of you. Alright, let's see who is this. Okay. Back to here. 10. Alright, that one is going to come up with the token layer. 15, 20, 25.
That's put.
Yeah, you guys watch as
You didn't ask me if I wanted to move.
Oh yeah, do you want to move?
I mean, I definitely would if you will let me. But
I will let you move. I'll put him
Okay.
back where he was. I mean, you'll see him come out eventually.
Okay. Scooch that over a bit. Yes, she would move. Probably, yeah, because she did see something head towards her, so she'd probably move out to there.
Okay.
And so get a little more
Basil
evolution.
goes with you because he's on your shoulders.
Yes. Yes.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You know what? He's going to stop right there. And he's going to take a shot.
Hey now, that's rude.
At Claudia.
Hey, there's a gnome on my shoulders.
You're the bigger target. He's going to shoot at Claudia. Because Claudia is the bigger target.
Go ahead.
With what looks like a fairly rotten longbow. It's a 9 to hit.
No, not.
You see a rotting, waterlogged corpse, an elven corpse, make its way out of the water and onto the bank of this soggy ground, and slowly make their way towards you, and then take aim with a longbow that is covered with like twigs and other plants that grow under the water, like not like seaweed, but similar type. I don't know what the fuck that shit's called. Water grass.
Kelp?
Kelp. Something like that. Yeah. Take aim at you and fire, and the arrow goes wide behind you. Koltesh, you are up.
Okay, well, am I restrained? Can I move or not?
Yes, you are considered grappled.
So I can't move.
Correct.
But you can attack.
I can't attack because I'm not within
melee
5
yet.
feet. I'm 10 feet away.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
So I have to attempt to break the grapple.
Yes.
And so is that a strength?
It's going to be
Check.
athletics check.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics, whichever one's better.
Oh, no, athletics is much better.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a nat 20.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. You have you get your axe out and you just cut the hair away. So that was your action. You still have your movement and a bonus action.
So that hurt a lot. I don't have all of my spells on the new sheet.
Oh, yeah, there's one... No, yeah, all the smite spells I had in
Yeah.
Fury.
Yeah, that's... But...
I forgot about that. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. Well, that's not a bonus action, though. That's an action. So there's really...
Oh, hold on a second. Is anybody else getting a 2000 network error on Twitch?
No.
No.
Then that is just me. Let me refresh that page.
It has been happening on other stuff, but not. I think it's just Capsically. Southern apparently got it.
Okay. Okay. We're good now.
Okay. So in that case, there's not much I can do except I am going to move into melee range.
Okay.
And I will cast some kind of smite, probably.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going to wait. Where am I? Damn it. No, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. Yeah, I'll
Your just a reminder, your weapon is a bonus action too.
It is?
The weapon of light. Your armor's weapon.
Oh, right. Except that...
To cast anyway. Which I didn't put on the sheet, did I?
No.
Yeah, that is a bonus action to cast.
But I don't know what kind of being this is.
Make an intelligence check for me real quick.
Sorry, I'm flipping back and forth between the old one and the new one.
Yeah, that's fine.
What am I rolling again? Sorry.
An intelligence check for me.
Intelligence. That I'm so good at.
No, you have no idea what this is. You don't know. It's an elven lady.
Yeah, but it's a mean elven lady.
It is a mean elven lady.
So I will just step towards her and just roar at her, raising my axe threateningly and trying to intimidate her.
All right.
She's not getting the niffle, Nora.
Probably not. And so I guess that is my turn.
Okay. So layer. Token. Damn it. Token layer. So to the south, you guys watch as another of these rotting corpse things steps up onto a piece of land from some water and shambles its way across and steps back into the water. Is now standing like knee deep, and it takes aim at Koltash with its longbow. Ooh, a 19 does not hit you. Wait, does it?
I thought a 19 matched.
I couldn't remember if you had a 19 or a 20. Like, yeah.
I have a 19.
Okay. That's 10 piercing damage.
Ow.
Alright, and that was that guy. this guy. Right, almost directly in front of you, Claudia. One of those undead-looking. Jesus Christ, Coltex, you are almost dead.
Yeah.
Wow. Climbs out of the water. And can't seem to stand up. It just claws its way towards you.
Yeah.
And since it's crawling, it only gets to there. That was that one. This creature now in front of you, Koltash, is going to it's her turn. And she is going to. I don't think she can do that unless you're grappled. Oh, grappled and adjacent to her. Okay, so she cannot do that. She really wants to do that though, so she's gonna attempt to grapple you again with her hair.
She really wants to do it.
She really wants to do that. A 12 or no 16 does not do. So you squirm out of this hair wrapping around you again, which brings us around to Basil's turn.
All right. And we see a couple jokers around this close to us. I am going to cast Eldritch Blast on the guy in front of us. And
He's laying down. He's prone. So a ranged attack has disadvantage.
So actually, maybe do it on the one that's still standing with the bow.
Which one's standing with the bow? This one over here?
The one to the north, yeah. The one, yeah.
The one to the north.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. The guy who's standing.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does hit.
Yeah,
Hey!
six force
damage. Nice.
Yeah. I'm a magic initiate.
All right.
I was wondering about that. I'm just like, how do you? Okay.
So I got me some spells.
Anything else?
I am.
Don't forget to add that to your sheet because I didn't see it on the other sheet, so I didn't put it down.
What?
The magic initiate.
Oh, the feature?
Yeah, the feat, yeah.
Yeah, alright, I will. Sorry, I just added the spells and didn't add the feat itself. Yeah. Are any of my formulas bonus items? I don't think they are, but let me just check real quick.
Your alchemist stuff?
Yeah.
I think those are actions.
Let's see.
Oh, I just saw the damn mimic. Who got it? I switched back over. It was like right in the middle of the friggin' screen.
Yeah, it does bounce around.
Yeah. So I was gonna take the Tanglefoot bag next, but that's still an action. So, I think is the ground around us walkable? The water is really deep, right? But the ground around us
the ground
is
around
walkable?
you is walkable. It's real soft, but you can walk on it.
I will climb off of Claudia to make sure that we're not both taken out in one hit.
Okay. And where will you move to?
And probably move over to about here.
Okay.
And probably just get ready for a reaction.
Alright. This one's not too bright, so it's gonna actually go that way. They're not smart. That one. Go there. To the north again, there's another swirl in the water. Claudia?
Yep. It's not great.
Well, you know.
That's also the wrong thing. I will do... Yeah, I guess we will be... Because, yeah, there's a lot of targets, so we're going to Scorching Ray! This is going to end terribly.
Let me, hold on, let me bring up
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me bring up my thing that I need to bring up for that. Alright, you go right ahead and Scorching Ray away. Who are you doing this to? It's
Yeah, I know. So we're gonna scorch this one. I'm trying to figure out who's gonna get the third one. It's gonna be one of these two again. Just trying to figure out which one. I'll say this one just so we can make sure it's dead since it's already injured.
okay.
Okay.
Alright. It's a ranged attack, yes?
Yes.
So against the
Oh
one
wait, that's right.
prone, it's with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Slight amendment then. So we'll say 2 here, 2 here, because I have no, not 2 here, 2 here, 2 here on the injured one.
Okay.
1 on this one that's not injured.
Okay. So yeah, that one's not prone, so you can do that regular.
Keep forgetting about that. Okay. God damn it. That's the first one.
Wait, does Scorching Ray allow you to do more than one?
It's 3 rays. It's only 1 casting, but it is 3 rays, so I have to roll 3 times.
Okay.
So that first one definitely does not hit, but the other 2 should.
Misses. We're just gonna take the 48.
Yeah.
Because that just seems really excessive.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's 1 casting, so it should only be 1 DM roll. It's just I have to roll.
Yeah, so the 48. Let's see, what does 48 do?
Was that the shitty curse one again? Because I want to say that was 40-something.
No, for the next minute, all your fire spells shed bright light.
Okay.
It's morning anyway, it's not like it makes a big deal. So, first one misses, second one to this one does definitely hit for 7 damage. Let me see if they're vulnerable to that. No. Alright, so 7 damage. And the third one does 1 down here. 14 does hit for 3 damage. Okay. Anything else from Claudia?
I guess she will scooch back a little more. Scooch back to here.
Okay. That brings us to the one with the bow, who you just hit 3 times, but Basil's closer.
I only hit him once.
Yeah, that's right. You only hit him once.
Okay.
But he's gonna take a longbow shot at Basil. The 9 to hit?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Hey, Coltash, you were up.
No.
Okay, so I am going to use a nat 20 on this
Okay.
horrible thing.
Alrighty.
Yeah. And I am also going to use my Thunderous Smite.
Okay. Does that alter your weapon in any way by like making it magical?
I don't think it alters the weapon.
Okay.
I think it just does magical damage in
It
addition
just does
to the
magical damage in addition to. Okay. Okay.
That's not a good sign.
You're not.
Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, the first time I hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, it goes off.
Yeah. So you're using your nat 20, which definitely hits. So go ahead and roll for the damage.
Sorry, too many sheets. So there is.
I'm not gonna do the +2. I'm going to double the initial die.
Okay.
So it's 9, 18, 21 points of damage for the weapon attack.
Plus the Thunderous Smite on top of that.
Ow! I didn't want to move, you thing! Alright, and the Thunderous Smite, I don't know why it's rolling to hit, but it's an additional 8 damage. Alright. Okay.
And it needs to make a strength saving throw, DC 14, or be pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone.
Oh. It's a 7. And she's in water, so it's hard to be prone in water. She's floating there now?
And then I will... Now, because... Here's something that I'm unclear on.
Okay.
Because she was knocked away from me, does that mean I get an opportunity attack?
No, because it wasn't her choice to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I thought like that.
Yeah.
Never hurts to ask.
I know.
And then I've
asked that question too, so.
Move up again. So, wow, she's still not below half after all that damage, huh? That's not good.
Are you guys seeing the red bar or just the dot?
Just the dot.
Just the dot.
Okay.
Which is why I'm also concerned about the archers, because the other one I hit took no damage from my side. Because they take
they're still above a certain percentage. It's going to show green.
Yep.
Anything else from Koltash? You still have your bonus action, right?
No, because I used that for my Thunder
Oh,
Smite.
I thought you cast that last round.
I didn't.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
He chose not to.
Okay. Alright, that brings us around to this one that's standing here in the muck with their longbow out. It's going to take a shot at Claudia with an 8 to hit.
Nope.
These are some shitty-ass archers.
I'm okay with that, because there are a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay, and then the one crawling its Walking Dead-esque zombie way towards you. 15 is as far as it... Actually, it's dry. It's inside her body. Wait, we're gonna go there. That's as far as I can go. The chick's turn in front of you, Koltash, is going to attempt to ensnare you in her hair again. 19 to hit, which I think is your armor class, yeah?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 17 slashing damage.
17.
Yes.
Well, he's down.
And yes, I...
Oh, wait, no. Orcish resist.
That's right, yes. I dropped to 1 hit point instead.
Okay. You are grappled, though. And, yeah, she's gonna go ahead and use her her multi-attack. She is, got you wrapped up in her hair, and she pulls you in.
For a kiss.
Yes.
Alright.
She's coming for that soul! She's a Dementor!
Please make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh.
No, Allie.
That's my best one.
I know.
you have a great
Oh,
oh, man.
Wait. Do I have an inspiration?
I think you have one.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't. I have advantages in nat 20s and.
Can I use my inspiration as a?
Wait, no, wait. Here's a question. If I have a nat 1 to use against you, at what point do I do that?
At your discretion.
At your discretion.
Okay,
Yeah,
except
so at
I
the
would have
party-
had to. I would have had to have done that before
Yes.
I rolled the save.
Can I use my inspiration as a reaction?
Or you would have had to said when I said I hit you, you say no, nat 1.
Right. So that all happened, and
Okay.
I failed my save probably because I rolled a 9.
Yeah.
And
It's a DC 15.
I can't use my inspiration as a reaction
No.
No.
That's for,
to inspire him
Oh Jesus
And-
Christ!
to not make out with the bad guy.
and just say it. Come
Yeah.
on.
As she pulls you in and plants her cold, wet lips on yours, you feel your strength draining. You take a 6 strength damage.
Like a -6 to strength.
Yeah.
Damn. What's your strength, Koltash?
It's now 10.
I'm just gonna I think it was 16.
You're as
make-
strong as I am.
Just
At least
making
you're not
a
in the
note.
negatives.
Just making a note on your sheet what it was prior.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
making a note.
Damn.
It is now Basil's turn.
I see these two. Well, I don't. Can I do anything? Look at my spells. Spells. What do you do? Okay. I cast Sanctuary on Koltash.
How what's the distance on it? 30 feet?
30.
Is that can I get
He's 60 feet away.
if I move to here?
You have to you have to move. You can only move 25.
You're right. You just not be able to get in range.
Okay, so shit!
He's just out of range. You don't even
Oh
shoot there.
man, damn. Okay, shit. Fuck. Alright.
Well, hold on. Sanctuary's a bonus action, so you could double
Move and then do it.
and then do it.
How
Yeah.
deep? How deep is this area over here?
For you, probably a little above waist.
So that would be like okay.
I mean,
Need
you
for everybody
only have to get to here.
Can I
Yeah.
double move to here, cast it as a bonus action, and then
finish your movement.
yeah, I'm trying to think of where to move. Shite. Because so that would have been 5. So now I have 20 feet extra.
Ooh, Ms. Adventure hosted us with 13 viewers.
All right. Thanks, Miss A.
All right, so I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on him.
Koltash,
I'm gonna-
right?
Yeah. So if they make an attack or a spell attack or a harmful spell, they have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. I also want to say that I think Koltash has at least one healing potion left.
Nope.
No?
We used ours on the.
That's
Remember,
right.
we used ours amount. We could only afford to buy one, and Claudia has it.
Okay.
But if he makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the sanctuary ends.
Well, I think he might just take a turn and heal himself.
Okay.
It's a possibility, yeah.
I don't know what the DC is for that.
It's your DC. It's your spell DC.
Okay, what's my spell DC?
I think it's like 12.
So, yeah, it's 12. It's 12. So
Wait.
then,
Sanctuary is the druid spell, correct?
I believe so.
If it is the druid spell, if you're casting it as a druid, your DC is 13 because your wisdom is higher than your intelligence.
Hmm.
This is why multi-classing is evil.
Yeah, I thought I had it identified on. Let me go to my other sheet real quick, because I thought I had it identified there as what was druid and what wasn't.
Just take the extra point.
Okay, I'll just take the 13.
I'm pretty sure Sanctuary is a druid spell.
Okay, alright, yeah. Okay,
DC's
and
13.
then I'm going to basically at least move. Oh shit! I'm right there in the middle of those fuckers. Fuck. I want to move back away from at least 5 feet away from the shore.
Okay.
Without, well,
Kind of in a rock and a hard place.
I'll move there. I'll move back to there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm shafted either way, but yeah, there we go. So you're sanctified. So at least that guy can't get you again.
Alright. So it goes to this guy who is just kind of wandering around this little island over here. He's just gonna keep wandering around, doing whatever. Now he's over there. He's not the brightest of undead.
I'm okay with that.
Claudia.
Okay. Well, this is real bad. That skeleton is not looking good, but Basil did something, so we're gonna try and get this, take off measurement, try and get this guy down, so I'm going to do some flexible casting, more burning hands, and we are going to nat 20 every single one. Fuck this fight.
Wait, flexible casting and then what?
So I can do another burning hands.
Burning hands or scorching ray?
Not burning hands.
Sanctuary.
Sorry.
Sanctuary is an artificer spell.
Oh, is it? So it's 12. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you gotta be fair.
So I got it, man. I legit have 3 different, like I have warlock spells, druid spells, and artificer spells. It's
Well, I want to
it's
say
a bit crazy.
I want to say that the magic initiative. Ooh, there's a mimic.
The magic initiate, you have to use whatever class that you took. You have to use their spellcasting ability. So
I know,
for my
but
warlocks, they use charisma.
Oh, do you? Jesus.
They have to use charisma.
Which means charisma is also your. Which means charisma is also your.
But I didn't take all of my spells. Do not have. I think the only attacking spell I took was the cantrip.
I know. So when you roll the cantrip, you have to switch your spellcasting modifier to charisma, so it changes your to hit.
I think I could have sworn I did that in there.
No, because I dragged this over to this sheet. This is a new sheet.
You changed it.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
I'll let you putz with it. So go ahead, Claudia.
Okay, yeah, so doing that. And again, they're just all going to be critical successes. As a note.
Yep.
Marking them off the sheet.
Yep.
it just says ranged spell attack. But
yeah,
it doesn't...
but it would use charisma instead of intelligence to do your d20 attack.
Okay.
Alright, so the DM the random roll is
sorry.
11.
No, that last one.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Right. Cool.
Am I cursed again?
No. If you die within the next hour, you immediately turn to ash and are reincarnated as if by the phoenix rejuvenate.
Okay.
But doesn't reincarnation like change your entire?
No, it's the phoenix rejuvenate.
Oh, okay.
It's
the spell, the druid spell reincarnation.
Yeah,
or whatever.
it's not the spell reincarnate. It is you are reincarnated with the phoenix ability rejuvenate.
So I'll be fine. Y'all have fun.
You don't know that.
I don't know that. I mean, yeah, I reincarnated it right in the middle of all of them, and I die immediately again, and I'm screwed.
I'd have to look up the Phoenix though to see if they come back full health or not.
But yeah, and she was actually just gunning all three of them at that guy because it's like I don't know how much health these things take.
Well, you rolled 4.
That's because the last one wasn't showing up when I wanted. It should only be 3.
Okay, we'll take the first 3.
Yeah.
So 7 becomes 14. 8 becomes 16. Let me just do minus 14. Minus 16. It's looking really, 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 really rough, and it is dead.
Yes! Fuck you!
Overkill. The last scorching ray scatters body parts, like basically blows this this undead being away, and you see an arm go this way and a couple fingers go that way. Legs, I think one of the legs probably hits Basil. Because he's right there.
I get smacked in the face.
Yeah, you get smacked in the face with an undead leg that's no longer attached to the being it was attached to. It's not pleasant.
I move over here. I'll wait for that.
All right, let me remove that one from. That was actually the next one in turn order too.
Good. Fuck it.
Which means Koltash, you are up. You have Sanctuary cast on you. I think as a paladin you would know that is cast on you because it is a spell that you have access to.
I'd say that'd be reasonable.
I think the prudent thing to do
Don't say that, Jack.
would be to use my action to lay on hands myself.
Okay.
For all of my points, which is 15 at the moment.
Okay.
And then use my bonus action. Because what the hell?
All right.
To use my weapon of light and create my weapon of light.
Still a greatsword?
Great axe.
Great axe? You're not gonna copy the general in the game?
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I am. Thank you for reminding me of that. Yes, yes, I copy the general.
Okay. Alrighty.
And so I now have my glowing weapon.
You do.
My great sword of pure light.
Yep. Yeah, so even though it's daylight out, this is still emanating. He's still producing a lot of light. And it sheds a good bit of light on this creature who seems to shy away a little bit. Which brings us to that one down there, who is shooting at Claudia. Claudia has moved and is now kind of behind Basil, but Basil's short, so we can see over Basil.
Yeah.
But it doesn't care. Basil's in front now.
Okay.
6 to hit.
No, wow, these guys. Apparently, I should have just focused on the hair lady. I was all concerned.
I mean, they'll hit, and then when they hit, but, I mean, they're not hitting at all. At all. This one is going to, ooh, yeah, it's going to, crawl up to Basil.
No, go away.
And do they have a claw attack? Technically, no.
No food here.
Does it have like no legs or something, or is it just crawling because?
Yeah, its legs are very skeletal looking. Well, there's flesh and meat on like the upper half. It's gonna attempt to do this. Yeah, it's gonna do that. Doesn't say it's a melee attack. It's an 18 to hit.
Alright.
Let me scroll so people can see that. All right. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Me?
Yes, Basil. Please make a Constitution saving throw. Do you? I think you have an inspiration. Do you want to use an inspiration?
Oh yeah. Yeah. No!
Ah.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
RNG
Okay.
gods, why?
So from the attack itself, it sinks its skeletal claws into you, and you take 3 necrotic damage.
Oh no.
Because you failed the Constitution saving throw,
I
your
lose 3 max health
maximum
points.
hit points are reduced by 3.
Ah, sucks.
Boo.
And that is what it's going to do. Hair Lady is going to make her it's a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sanctuary? Okay. It's going to attempt to make its wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Which is it's a 12. She rolled a 5. She looks like she wants to go in for attack, but stops and's like, what the shit?
So on a failed save, you must choose a new target or lose the attacker spell.
I don't think anybody else is in range.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, there's only 20 feet range on that. So yeah, she loses it.
Yep.
Basil.
All right. It's a bonus action. It lasts for 1 minute, so I can do other things.
When we hit the top of the turn order, let's take a quick break because.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I gotta.
No worries. I am going to back up to here.
So you left its
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Oh, hey,
Shite.
hey! I don't know what happened to your token, but it says you're dead.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, I know what it is. It's because of the weird way I did my health in my thing. So give me a second, and I will put that back. 31.
Well, because I got your little scrolly thing says how much you actually have, so we will know.
Yeah.
So
well, I just want to. I had put like 31-34, and I guess it took it out because it didn't register that.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So.
You were leaving its attack radius.
Do I have anything up front that I want to do? I am going to. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm just gonna smash. Well. You didn't put in the words.
Basil the indecisive.
Yeah, Basil is indecisive.
It's kind of sad that the tank has fewer hit points than the casters.
Yep.
Well,
The tank has the same amount of hit points as one of the casters. And let's be honest, it's because Basil is also a level higher than you.
True.
For right now.
I'm going to whack it with my quarterstaff.
You're gonna whack it with your quarterstaff.
Yeah.
It is prone, so you have advantage on that.
Sweet.
I don't know what the
18.
other damage is though.
Why did it roll?
That's if you were. Are you wielding it two-handed or one-handed?
Yeah, I'm just gonna whack it two-handed.
Okay, so that's the 8 damage. That's what that is.
Yeah, I know. I rolled over it and I was like, oh, a D8. It's a versatile weapon.
Yeah.
So I whack it with 2 damage, so it takes 8, or with two-handed.
Two-handed, it takes 8. Absolutely. You just bring the first half down on the back of it. It looks like it took some damage, but it's like.
Yeah. Get away from me! Get away from me, stupid zombie! Get away!
No. They're not zombies. We don't want Alicia to leave.
Get away from me, undead creature.
They are an
Right.
undead creature of
This is
nondescript.
this is D&D 5e, not modern.
Okay,
There's a difference.
This isn't.
that's right.
This isn't
Anything that
her
could
being
possibly
hunted
happen.
by zombies.
Oh,
Right.
somebody donated $20 and I missed it.
That would be me.
Oh,
So it was 2 inspirations for all the PCs here, and then 2 common magic items.
which 2 common magic items?
Was a healing potion a common magic item?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so 2 of those.
Wait.
I was trying to bring up the list.
I mean, 2. Are you counting Dory in that, or?
No, I said PC's currently here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we get a help
I
potion?
can't math.
It's okay.
I trust the people donating to math for me.
I can give you a flex in Wells. There you go. There's your present.
Health potion?
Yeah, 2 health potions.
2 each of
Did
us?
you give anything for me?
No, just 2 in general.
I will
Oh,
attempt
in general.
a pull-up when I go to the restroom. It's gonna suck, but I'll try it. Alright, so that brings us up to the one that has been firing at Basil. It's also going to attempt to fire at Basil again, because why
There you
not?
go, in Wills. I flexed for you.
Oh, that's a 17. It actually hits.
Yeah.
9 piercing damage to Basil.
Ah! Stop it! Leave me alone! Claudia, be my meat shield!
Restroom? Yeah, bathroom. Toilet. Water closet.
WC.
That brings us around the top of the order. We're going to take a quick break.
QQ.
I will be right back, but I'll try and pull up. It's going to suck balls, but, you know, whatever.
Do a handstand push-up.
I'll land on my face so hard! So hard! So hard!
Alicia, would you like to plug the charity again?
This channel is run 100% for charity. This month's charity is the Suicide Prevention. I just want to make sure I get the name right. American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. They're an organization that has a lot of resources that can help people when they get into a dark place, help them get out of that place. Whenever you ever need help, always get it. Don't feel ashamed. Everybody needs help sometimes. So please click on the link to find out more about the organization. And if you choose to donate, you can give us, since this is our D&D 5e game, there's a list on the top right. You can do a common magic item, advantage or disadvantage, uncommon, nat 20, crit fail, so on and so forth. And all the levels are listed below. You can if you don't want to donate, don't feel pressured to. You can also just share our game on social media like Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff. Otherwise, enjoy the show. Thank you for joining.
Yay!
Thank you. Oh,
That's what I do. Oh, there you go.
I did one going out, too. My shoulders hurt now.
I missed the other one because I was looking at the thing.
Yeah.
People in puns, man. What am I, your pun jar?
Yes, you are.
yes.
The halls are pun, Alicia.
And
Oh,
you have
I-
only yourself to blame.
no, I don't. I only promised Saturday.
I missed yesterday's pun. If you'd like to
Oh,
repeat.
did you?
Yes. I
Well,
was at the vet!
it'll be a repeat for some people here, but yesterday's fun. Where do you find a fish in orbit?
Where do you find a vision orbit?
Shrouder space.
Oh, Jesus.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. You literally asked for it.
I do ask
Yep.
for it. I am, I don't know. I like to torture myself.
That's called masochism.
Thank you. I knew it started with an M. So we'll go ahead and real quick go through a few more of the spiels. I know I have the follower number at 60, but if I get 20, it will be the on-keg. It's a Reaper Mini. It's plastic. It's larger than
It's-
other minis. Here, I'll put another mini next to it.
It should be painted purple,
It is larger.
and it will eat your characters.
Considered a large creature. And then at 40 will be the Dragonborn Elementalist. That is just apparently getting it. There we go. And then at 60, Rosio Badaxe.
Nice.
Come on, focus. There we go.
Nice.
She is dual wielding what looks like Viking axes. With a cape that flutters. Well, this one doesn't flutter because it's metal, but.
Cultist did it before it was cool.
True.
So yeah.
OG cape.
I don't know if Code Monkey's out there watching. He might be from Ms. Adventures, but he won one of last month's and sent me a message saying he received it. He got the set of 3 skeletons.
Nice.
So, yay.
So yeah, follow. Get cool stuff.
Follow gets cool stuff. Following now gives you more points. Not or gold pieces, not like over. I know I keep saying points. I don't know why. You'll get I think it's a bonus 10 gold pieces for a follow. So.
And Wells, how could you want to delete the pun? No one appreciates my art.
I do.
I know you do. Again, we've been over the exception, but that doesn't roll off the tongue. So no one.
All right. Back to combat. Claudia, you are up.
Hey, well, that's a lot of fire, and nothing terrible happened so far. So we're gonna switch back to not fire.
That is no. Apparently, there's a question for me.
No. Maybe I know what I'm doing. So yeah.
And Wells, why do you have to put me in these positions? Have you ever actually liked one of Alicia's puns?
How dare you? How dare you? That is an offline question. Thank you very much.
Yes. I enjoy cheesy jokes.
Sorry.
See, there you go. Some people appreciate the work I put in. But yeah, I'm gonna...
Half the fun is in the protesting.
Yeah.
It's true.
Half
It is
the fun
very
is
true.
watching other people go, but why would you do this to us?
Which is why I bring Grandmaster and have him inflict them on you, instead of just me.
All right.
Grandmaster is the best.
He is the best. There's no question. We are going to be magic missiling Sadako because fuck her.
Okay, go ahead and magic missile her.
And boom. 10!
10 force damage.
Not bad.
10 damage. Minus 10. Boom. Alright.
Yeah, getting there.
Yeah. Koltesh, you feel the magical energy over your shoulders and then slam into this entity in front of you. Which brings us to Koltesh.
I got this.
Oh, I don't know if you saw this on the other sheet, but for the weapon of light, it is a spell attack, so it uses your charisma instead of your strength.
Okay.
Why are there purple giraffes?
Oh, there are
Well,
purple giraffes.
Since it's not in...
Just
Since
do,
it's in the
just do,
old sheet.
just do 1d20 plus your charisma modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay, except that I am going to use another nat 20. Thank you, and Wills.
Alright, well then roll your 2d6 damage. And we'll get that added in.
So I'm rolling
2d6.
2d6?
Yeah. And we'll just double it.
Now here's a question. With this weapon of light, is it possible to cast a smite on it? Or because it's not an actual physical weapon, I can't?
Yeah. Sure.
I can?
Sure. 'Cause
Okay,
you cast it last turn. So you
I
have your
did.
bonus action this turn.
Well, but it went off on my last turn, so I have to.
You'd have to do it again.
I created the weapon on my last turn, so I'm
Yeah.
not using my bonus action
But
this
is the
turn. I'm
weapon
using
like is it concentration?
I don't
I don't recall.
think so. No, it appears until I
Okay.
drop it,
Okay.
if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I don't know that it's. I can't remember if it was concentration or not. I don't think it was.
It is not concentration. Okay. It is instantaneous.
Okay.
And
okay. Yes, then you can smite.
And it exists until I let it go, in which case I can evoke it again with another bonus action. Okay. So I have it. I can use my action to do the attack, use my bonus action to layer the smite.
Okay.
Smite that foe.
Absolutely, I will. So here's the weapon attack.
So 10.
Oh, that was crappy. And then the thunderous smite on top of that, which I need to. So that's another 9 damage. And I did something wrong because obviously I don't have to roll to attack with that.
Yeah. You left the attack thing checked.
Right, I'll fix that later. And then DC 14 strength save.
It's actually 28 damage.
The smite's double too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because the smite hitting is dependent on whether or not he actually hits with his
That's
weapon.
right. Yep, that's true.
Okay.
So I do double that with the crit. And it's a strength save? Yeah.
Yes.
I clicked you while you know do things. There you go. That was an 18.
So it saves.
Yeah. So she doesn't move back. She just stays there and glares at you angrily. And
okay.
The sanctuary has now worn off.
Yes,
yep.
Because I made an attack.
Yep.
And that
Anything
is the
else?
end of my turn.
Okay.
No, because I'm not moving. So.
Okay. This crawling creature in front of you, Basil, is going to claw at you again. Jesus, with 23 to hit.
Ah! Don't take my health. Constitution save?
Yes.
Aha! Sucker bitch!
Well, okay, so you only take the 3 necrotic damage. It doesn't take off of your maximum hit points.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
that is its turn.
Suck it, nerd.
I had him in reverse too. So the one that was firing arrows at you is going to fire another arrow at you. Ooh, natural 20.
At me? Ah! Claudia!
What?
Don't forget your nat ones.
That's true.
I'm going to use a nat 1 against you.
Okay, then you don't take 15 damage.
Yeah, good call.
Oh shit! Yes. Oh god. Oh,
yeah.
Oh lord.
How much did you have left? Yeah, that would have sucked. And actually,
Yeah.
it would have. Yeah. Actually, it would have been 18 damage.
Yeah.
Because if I'm just doubling the initial dice roll for you guys, I'm doubling the initial dice roll for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, it would have been 18 damage.
Shite.
That would have knocked you out, wouldn't it? Almost. Almost.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
All right. It is the creature's turn in front of Koltash. She's going to attempt to. You already broke out of that last grapple, so.
Yep.
She's gonna attempt to grapple you with her hair. A 21.
Do you want to nat one that?
Yes, I do.
There we go.
Then yeah, no, nothing. Because that would have almost killed you again. Alrighty. So yeah, the hair attempts to wrap around you once more, and nothing happens. She just really wants to go in for that kiss. But she is going to. Yeah, she's gonna do her multi attack, and she's gonna do a claw attack against you as well. A 10 to hit, and then a 17 to hit. So nope.
Nope and nope.
Nope.
I whip my hair back.
Basil, you are up.
All right.
About the swamp, get my head on.
Give me 1 second. Let's see the text. Where's the druid at? This way. Oh, that's right. So I must have cast druid. Why can't I find this thing? Alright. Druid. Okay. I still need to update something. Okay. 3 slots remaining. Alright. I am going to use a nat 20 and smash my just my quarterstaff into this creature's head.
Okay.
Double-handed. So it's a nat 20. So let me roll my d10. Right.
Oh, it's a D8 for double-handed. Just
Okay.
roll the attack like you would, and I'll just double what's there.
Okay. Okay.
It's a good thing you should not funny on that.
So 12 damage. No, because I'm using a double-handed. Yeah, no. Yeah, so not 20. But he's isn't he prone anyway?
Yeah, you would have had advantage.
You would have advantage. That's true, I forgot.
So for 12 points
So
of damage.
12 damage, and then as a bonus action,
Okay.
I am going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So my AC is up to 15 now.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's that. And here's hoping they roll below a 15.
Alright, let's see here. That one is just going to continue wandering around like a dumbass. Claudia?
I'm very conflicted.
As you should be.
I'm just basically trying to figure out if I should help Koltesh or Basil. It's really the question. Because she's looking really bad now, but Koltesh isn't looking great either. So I'm not sure what to do.
Does Shield of Faith stack? If only she could cast
No.
Shield of Faith and it's stacked, I'd have.
Nope.
No.
You just get tons of casters that have Shield of Faith, and everybody just stacks it on one guy. He just stands as a bulwark in front.
We. I mean, you seem nice to be doing okay against the prone guy, so we're gonna deal with this other archer over here. That's
Yes,
what we will do.
please.
Okay.
We will just. We're gonna fire bolt because I want to save my other fresh soul spells for other stuff.
All right.
God damn it! You know what? I have an inspiration. We're spending it. Okay, that hits.
All right. 61.
Uh-huh.
For the next minute, all fire produced by your spells is blue and deals maximum damage.
Hey!
Oh, shit!
I like that one.
She's the Blue Exorcist.
My ears aren't pointy enough, though.
All right.
She's got the Satan fire.
So you watch as this firebolt that you produced changes color mid-air from an orange, red, yellow glow to a bright blue and slams into the chest of this undead entity. Anything else?
No, because I think I'm finally happy position-wise with where I am.
Okay. Koltesh, you're up.
All right. Gonna.
Oh, quick note. As a note for simplification with the magic items we got, let's just say Kultish has one of them and then Blazel has the other.
Okay.
Simplify it.
Oh, one. Wait,
You need to
each,
stop
each of us
pushing
has
me.
the health
Healing
potion.
potion, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to use another nat 20.
Okay.
And my last spell slot
All right.
to do another Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
So, roll 2d6, which is
Oh, no, slightly better damage.
slightly better.
12.
And then the Thunderous Smite, which is another 2d6.
How
24.
How do you want to kill again this entity in front of you?
With all of my remaining strength that she didn't suck out of me, I take my great sword of light and basically just brute force it down through the top of her head and just split her in half as
All the way
deep as
down.
I can go. Just
Yep. So you guys watch as he brings the sword down, like right in the middle of her head, and she falls apart. And as she does so, all of the walking or crawling undead entities around you clamber to the ground. After a few minutes, the visage of the drowned elven girl changes to a truly undead, not undead, truly dead body of an elven girl who looks like they had been in the water for some time. What would you guys like to do?
Well, I am guessing we can assume this was the cause of the disappearances.
Yeah, probably.
We just want to report back that we have taken care of the problem. I have no idea what to do about. So indicate the body. I am no priest. I have no idea.
We could.
And it just looks like a normal.
It looks like an
Dead.
elven woman. Yeah.
Cut in half.
Now cut right down the middle.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
Yeah, no.
Has she got anything on her?
Oh my god!
So
You.
the body in front of you is wearing what looks like a nightgown. And that seems to be all she has. The hair has gone back to normal length. It's still black. She's still pale. But yeah, no, the only thing she was wearing was like a nightgown.
Okay. Then, I'll say, I don't know that we should leave this body here. And then Coltash seems to ponder for a moment and then kind of carries the body to shore.
Okay.
Claudia, you think you could burn this up?
Sure, I can.
Just to make sure that it doesn't come back?
Sure. And she will do that. Do I still need to do a roll for this?
No.
Okay. Burn.
It's the fire is still blue.
I was just gonna say, like, is this still the blue fire?
It's still a blue fire.
She burns real fast.
Yep, she does.
Smells awful.
Yes. It's the smell of burning flesh and hair. What else would the group like to do?
Should we examine the other things that we're attacking? Are they still there, or did they just disappear when they collapsed?
No, they just collapsed to the ground.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, one's exploded, so we're not getting anything off that. I think it... Claudia is going to... Well, we're not quite done yet, so never mind. We'll hold off on that. You're welcome to, but considering they came out of the water, I don't think any equipment they have will be of any particular use.
Should we maybe look around and see if there are any... Well, I don't know why they would keep prisoners, but you never know. Just look for any... See if we can find the missing people.
Oh, let's see, the tracks left... We'd have to find some more tracks. We can take some time to look around. It is still day out.
Basil, you're standing right next to one of these things.
Yeah.
Make perception.
Okay. Perception. About a 19.
Okay. This body in front of you is dressed very similarly to the elves you saw in town.
Okay.
They are dressed like workers.
And the girl's body looked like it'd been dead for a while?
Make
was it like a bloated corpse?
a medicine check on that.
Medicine. 8.
Yeah, it's been dead. It looked like it'd been dead for a while. It looked nasty. It was bloated.
Maybe there's another source in this swamp that's turning the dead back to life. If
I
she's
mean, considering that they all dropped when she died, I believe she was the source of them.
Yeah, I think Claudia's right.
well, I'm not a necromancer, so
Neither am I, but that seems the logical conclusion. So I'm assuming, does Basil share that his insight that these are probably the missing workers?
yeah, he'll just be like, these dead guys, they have working outfits on. They look like, they just, they're like, they look like the missing people we're supposed to be looking for, or they have indications.
Well, I suppose we'll then solve the mystery. She, whatever manner of creature that was, killed these people and turned them into her undead servants of some kind. Mystery solved. I guess we can just go report back.
Yeah, I reckon. I wonder if we'll get a reward.
This was basically the reward is that Ree got the information she needed, is my assumption.
Oh,
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's how it works.
it's one of those situations.
Yes.
I blame Coltash.
One more time.
I said I blame Coltash.
It's because Danny's not here to argue.
No, I would have said it if he was here. I would have said it. He ruined our diplomacy.
Again, what is done is done. It no longer matters. We all survived. It was fine.
Do you want to search the bodies that are here at all, or?
Sure, yeah. Why not?
All right, make an investigation check.
Not mine.
You're like, dead squishy body.
I'm like poking at it with my
With your quarterstaff, like.
my quarterstaff, like like turning over like some of its clothing flaps or whatever.
Claudia digs right in.
I got prestidigitation. I can get it off later.
This is true. You rifle through.
I bet Coltash was shared prestidigitation.
You rifle through the bodies that you can see here, unless you want to go look for the other ones. But the one that you can see, the one that is half a body in front of Basil, there is a small coin pouch on its belt. There's also a wicker, like a very small wicker basket that has some decayed plant matter in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so these were definitely the workers. I will take the coin pouch. He's not using it.
Roll a 1d4!
Okay.
Alright, roll a 1d20. Dude had 4 gold on him.
Hey, look at that.
Ding!
Go ahead.
Okay. Did you guys want to do anything else while you're out here, or head back to town?
Clean up.
Alright. Well, you probably clean up after you got out of the swamp.
Yeah, after we're out of the swamp.
I mean,
Well, actually, no. I probably would have done it immediately after.
Oh, after the dead
digging
body,
the
yeah.
dead body, and then again after the
out of the
swamp.
swamp. Yeah. Okay. So you guys make your way back the way you came. It's not hard. You can follow your footsteps. Coltash's are pretty obvious. They're sunk very deep in the mud. He's carrying around, what is it, like 60 pounds for full plate?
Something like that.
Yeah, he's got a little extra weight on him. And it takes you the better part of the day.
Claudia will ask after they're out of the swamp. Would you like me to clean you as well?
Oh, that'd be great. Thanks.
I love that.
That's why I asked. I asked if you would let me make that sympathetic component, and you said yes.
I know. It is great. It's awesome. So yeah, you guys are all cleaned up now. and you make your way back to Cortona, which takes about the rest of the day, pretty much. Because I think it's 25 miles to the swamp, to the outskirts of the swamp. 30 miles. Yeah, it takes a day to get back there. So you arrive back late in the evening, and what would you guys like to do when you arrive back in Cortona? It's now been 24 hours since you left.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. We marched through the night. We killed all those things, then we marched back. I'm tired.
You also, at this point, you probably have level exhaustion too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty whomped.
Going to bed.
My stubby little legs are pretty tired.
Do you want to? I don't know. Look for
I would have carried you.
Yeah.
You're nothing.
Do you look for Ree at all?
No, actually, I would wait for her to find us. So I have no idea what all the elders gonna have her do. She knows where we're staying.
She does.
I stopped.
Wait, did we pick some place to stay when we got here?
No, we didn't.
Oh, no, yes, then we would try and find Ree.
I stopped a random elf in the street, and I go, and I'm like, "Hi, yeah, excuse me,
Hello?
down here." Yes.
Yes.
Where might we find the elder at this moment? We are looking for our compatriot. She's a tad weird, even for an elf. And she's supposed to be working with the elder, and we just got back from helping out on a serious project that the elder wanted us to do, and we need to connect with her.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
I don't know.
Do you know somebody that might?
I'm sure any of the city guards might know where he's at.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Uh-huh. And this
Have a
person
good day.
keeps walking. Glancing at Shirley.
I was gonna be Tanya. I was gonna be mean to you and ask you what her name was, but I decided not to be that guy.
That's right. I gotta come up with something real fast. I still have the Elden name generator on.
There you go. I don't know. I'm guessing the library's probably closed at this point.
It is roughly the same time you left, so it's late evening, but not night yet.
Well, on the off chance, I'd stop back at the library. See if anybody know where our companion went or anything.
Okay.
Seems logical.
Claudia.
Okay.
Seems logical.
So you backtrack your way to the library, and kind of hanging around outside the door is Ree,
Oh, hey, perfect.
pacing back and forth, wondering, and a slightly worried look on her face. And as you approach, you're like, "Oh, good, you guys are back."
Yes, we took care of the favor for the elder. Did you get what you needed?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been here the whole
Excellent.
time?
Oh no, he invited me back to his place. Not like that, Koltash.
He invited you back to his place, Reese.
Well, I realized when we were talking in the library closed that we didn't decide we were gonna stay, and I didn't have any money.
So are we all invited back to his place, or was it like a one-time deal?
I think it was like a one-time deal. I kind of expected you guys to be back today.
Oh.
That's fine. We will find accommodations now.
Did he have any neat stuff?
It was a really nice place. It was like a larger treetop home.
So wait, now I gotta think. So where did Alistair go? Because you said Alistair wasn't coming with us. So
He
what
went
did
with.
Alistair do?
He's-
Okay.
He's there with Ree.
Okay.
He stayed the night with Ray.
I'm not concerned about Alistair.
What?
He was checking out the granddaughter.
He was. Oh.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, he knows which side his bread is buttered on.
Exactly. It's like, you look all you want, you're not doing nothing.
You can look at the menu, but you can't order, bro.
Basically.
Can't order.
I don't care about window shopping. Don't go in the store and buy anything, though.
Pretty much. So you guys kind of make your way to an inn that Ree had learned about. And the room accommodations are 3 silver a night. They're nice rooms. It's a like a treetop. So it's kind of like little cabins built in the trees.
Okay. Cute.
Which is where you will stay that night, and I believe that is where we'll call this session. Because at this point, then I would need Dory.
We gotta do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's totally fair.
And I will see if she has any availability this week to get with me and maybe do a quick stream of what she learns. Yes.
Cool. Cute.
All right.
All right.
Yo.
So I didn't die.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
Really close.
That was close.
Really close.
Really close.
Without those generous donations from N. Will, and again, if you would like to donate, look on the bottom right hand side.
And that sanctuary spell.
Sanctuary spell, absolutely. But I mean, those 2 crit failures, yeah, those were necessary to stay alive.
And of course, my relentless endurance.
Also,
Yes.
that, yep.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't think that counter was going to be as hard as it turned out to be. Like, oh, they're all like such and such. Oops. Because everybody had multi-attack. Every single one of them had multi-attack.
And did a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, the
Like,
hair was killer.
If those archers would have been hitting like more often, though, we would have died.
Well, they also only took 1 shot.
True, but I mean, when they did hit, it's just like the lowest amount of damage was 9. That's over a third of that's like exactly a third of Claudia's health. Yeah.
Which is why I was like, okay, we're gonna do 1 attack because they do a lot of damage and they don't have a great deal of health yet. They were whites, by the way, as far as like stats and shit go.
Okay.
Interesting.
So we'll go ahead and say that you guys spend a few days in town while Koltash regains his strength.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, you
And I get my health points
And
after
you
a
get
night's
your
rest,
health-
right?
Yeah, yes. Well,
Yeah.
2
thought it
nights
was-
because you already had 1 level exhaustion from the trek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I said,
So,
couple days.
And how long does it take for me to get my strength back?
It'll be 3 a night. So it'll take you 2 nights rest.
Plus
That's why you're
1 for the
staying-
exhaustion.
Yep, that's why you're staying in town for a couple days. It will be
Yes.
it will be the getting logistics ready for what you have to do next,
All
Yep.
right.
which we will cover next session.
Yep. Makes sense.
Okay.
So thank you, Twitch, for watching. Let's go ahead and you've kind of already done the donation spiel.
Yep.
I did the giveaway spiel at the break. I don't think I have to do it again, but hey, follow and you could win some cool D&D minis. Or, follow and win and don't accept them. It's cool too. Let's go ahead and go around the room to see where you can find you guys. Alicia?
Hey, I'm NG9 on Twitch where I live stream games and curse a whole lot. I might actually stream again tonight. We'll see. I'm definitely going to take a little bit of a break, though. I'm a little tired. I'm also NG98 on Twitter. I live tweet random stuff. All my links are below. Check it out. And also part of the Vice, which is Saturdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time now. Along with Tunarth. We play very different characters. And then normally you can also catch us at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday mornings for our decompression about our episode the day before.
Yeah, why didn't you have one of those today?
Player stuff.
Oh.
Like, out of townness.
Okay. Jeff?
I am at monkeyface2014 on Twitter. I do my best to not rage at Trump, but that is seemingly impossible. Yeah.
Just move to Canada. Then you don't. Then you can pretend it's not happening.
Justin Trudeau is a pretty good prime minister.
You can't pretend it's not happening, because if you pretend it's not happening, you're gonna get hit with a nuclear weapon. You're not gonna know what the fuck came at you.
He's a
They're
pretty
not aiming
good.
for Canada.
They're coming for that maple syrup, motherfucker! Coming for that maple syrup. We're gonna get it.
Anyway, Danny.
Yes, so I'm here. I'm Colin65 on Twitter. I also, as Alicia said, am in the Vice on Saturdays at 2, and Dungeons and Coffees normally, but not today, at 8 a.m. Eastern. And I go watch Alicia stream when she's up, because it's massively entertaining. It really is. Tanya can attest to that.
It is.
Fucking hyenas.
And vultures.
You know, if you didn't want people watching, you wouldn't be streaming it.
No, I don't mind people watching. I'm mad at the game, not the audience.
Don't forget the vultures that don't like you either.
And so yeah, and in the Vice, I generally don't take notes. In this game, I do.
Oh jeez.
So I can remember what I'm told 10 minutes prior.
Shut up! Shut up! Whatever.
Do you really not take notes in the Vice?
No, I
don't.
I don't.
Oh wow.
Because other people do, for one thing, and for
Ah.
another thing, Kel is not really, at this point, interested in a whole...
All the going-ons.
Yeah, I mean, he has his own stuff, and I know his stuff, and you know, he's there to, you know, support, you know, his friends, but the details don't matter a whole lot to him.
No, Luna basically only takes notes on Genasi stuff and by connection Tiefling stuff. Everything else is just like, do you remember that? No, I don't, because Luna wouldn't remember it.
Why would I remember that? Yeah. Okay, I understand. The same thing I did in our other Sunday game. I only took notes that pertained to my character.
Yeah, does it make sense?
But Coltash, on the other hand, is, you know, making a conscious effort to try and remember things, particularly because he knows he's not very good at it, which is why the "we're leaving" happened, because he was like, okay, this is what I'm going to say, this is what I'm going to say, and he was rehearsing it over and over in his head, and so once he got the chance to actually say it, he didn't want to go off script. So he wouldn't forget what he wanted to say, because he'd already been practicing it, particularly because he had been frozen a couple of times, and so he had he had the opportunity. Well, you didn't ask. You didn't give him the chance.
This is our
The first thing you
decompression.
did was you stormed off. You didn't talk. You walked.
Well,
Nice.
it's on my freaking character sheet.
No, I'm
I
not
face
complaining
problems
about what
head
you
on.
did.
A simple, direct solution is the best path to success.
I understand that.
Yep. Yo.
So,
Okay.
Hey man, I could have done a fire spell and blown us both up and been an asshole.
yeah, well, you almost did that once already. Anyway.
You were nowhere near me when I did the fireball stuff.
I
You
was
could
around.
tell.
there was
You were
one
not
ti-
close enough to get hurt.
Well, the other time I was around the corner, wasn't I, in the crypt?
Yes, but
Yeah.
again, you weren't in range.
I wasn't in range, but that was just pure happenstance.
Yep. Most of the stuff on this table are interesting things. But some of I only think there's like one or two bad things.
Yeah.
Like you
Both
know,
of which she's landed on, I think.
yeah, the turning to a craggy
Yeah, that was real crappy.
individual.
Lava skin.
That was real crappy.
and spontaneous fireballs. And
Well, the fireballs actually
They're
are only bad if my allies are near me.
Well,
Which,
no, 'cause
considering I'm ranged...
it's as if affected by the careful spell.
But that's right, careful. So yeah, it doesn't matter. So you all will never be hurt by that.
yeah, but we don't know
Unless
that.
I decide that you're not my allies anymore.
Ooh.
She won't.
Oh, wait, there is one that says each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 fire damage.
Okay. I think I've only had the careful one though. I haven't rolled.
No,
one.
this is just straight up. Within 30 feet of you, everybody takes 1d10 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter who it is. It's not even a spell. It's just they just take the damage.
Yep.
It's no
It's
spell.
like, hey,
it just
you're on
happens.
fire now. Okay.
For some odd reason, being within 30 feet of
Boom.
Claudia caused you to be hurt in some way.
This is why
We'll
Alistair
work it
stays at the entrance.
This is why Alistair doesn't go in with you guys. He's not dumb. All right.
All right.
Twitch, that was our decompression. We don't do Dungeons and Coffees because
No.
why? Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys next week.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
might.
and
Brian
Will.
Foster, this is Talks Machina. Have a good night.
I forgot to add the damn thing that says "definitely not Brian Wayne Foster" across your face.
So do
I
it.
now
So
have
do
to.
it now, and it'll be ready for next week.
I can do it now. Push it live, and then
Oh no.
Oh dear God.
Shit, I love it. I love it, man. I love it.
you guys. Now I gotta
Are
find
we off live?
it. No, we're still live. I'm at
No,
the-
we're still live.
It's
We're still
happening.
going.
It's happening.
Internet.
It is happening.
Brian Wayne Foster, make sure you submit your questions to @TalksMachina for this game. They will have no idea what you're talking about. No
Yeah,
idea.
they'll get a question, and
There we go.
And he'll say, "What does this mean? Why is Claudia's
Who the
brother
fuck
a
is
dick?"
Basil?
There we
Why-
go.
Thank you for watching. Jeff is definitely not Brian Wade Foster. Please don't listen to a word he says when he
Do you
says
not
that.
see this hair? I am the glorious Brian Wayne Foster. What are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.